and Banner Podcast. Banner Podcast. Brews and Banner Podcast. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Brews and Banner Podcast. I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, is the Legendary Brew Crew. What up, fellas?
I got water, I got, juice or whatever. He's like, y'all need twin legs? Matter of fact, I do.
To everybody is,
does Delaware have an actual culture?
This is the podcast that we talk about beer, but we also talk about a lot of things that's happening in the world, politics, movies, anything really that comes to our mind while we're here sampling these brews. Grab a drink and pull up a chair.
I feel like because you played that, right?
Right.
I feel like it's a little racial. Because just because I'm black doesn't mean that I like that version of the song.
Who said you did? I played it because it was the
because I'm black.
I guess so, yeah. Hey, maybe. Because I think I already played a birthday, Ratchet Birthday, and I've already played another birthday song. So I was running out of birthday songs. So I was like, hit them with the classic.
Yeah, but like, the classic would have been just "Happy Birthday to You."
Nah, not for the hood, baby.
Not for the hood. See why I gotta be on some hood shit? See, that's what I'm talking about. Race. That shit is racist.
Why is it racist? Why? Because if it's black folks, that's just part of being. That's your blackness. Black culture, baby. Yeah.
Before that song came out, what were we singing?
Happy birthday to you. No? hip to the hip of it. Happy birthday. We wasn't. That wasn't happening at all. Sorry. We was definitely singing "Happy Birthday to You." Cha cha cha. Sorry. I just wanted to say happy birthday to you. Let me give you a round of applause.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I thank everybody for being here today.
Right.
The Legendary Brew Crew.
Right. What up? Welcome to Bruising Banter Podcast, where the topic is the rockin' and brew. We're happy to fuel. And I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, sometimes.
As always,
it's the Legendary Brew Crew.
Legendary
what's
Brew.
going on? I just need to say, buona notte. Or buona notte. No?
What's that in Italian? What is that?
It means good night.
Good night.
It means good night. Yeah.
So you think because you went to Italy, you know how to speak Italian now?
I know a little bit.
That's all you learned?
No, andiamo means let's go. Andiamo, let's go.
I didn't really learn any Spanish in DR because when they would speak to me in Spanish, I would just be like,
Well, a lot of folks in Italy actually spoke English.
Okay.
I think that's one of the things that they because I think somebody said it adds value to like your resume if you can if you can actually speak English as well.
Oh, that's dope. So, well, these people in DR, they said the hell with English, buddy.
Right. Which is crazy because we were having this conversation where like America's not like a lot of people. It's like from birth almost they learn that they have to do a second language where we like we good English. We got you.
Right.
You better speak us. You don't speak English? Why not?
Right.
Because you're
right.
in Italy.
Like I had this one dude I used to work with, white guy. He used to be like, when he would get people on the phone and then speak English, he'd be like, "Speak American." He's like, "Yo, you fucking crazy."
All right. Well, this is episode 168 of Bruising Banter.
168.
For everyone who is first time joining, welcome. For those who have returned, welcome back.
Ciao, grazie. Or grazie, I should say. Grazie.
You keep trying.
I got a lot in my bag. Ciao, grazie.
Yeah, you're doing good though.
See. What? See is yes in the Spanish and in
Spanish and okay, word.
Yeah.
How
So
they
now
say
you
that?
know something.
You don't know. You ain't learn no slang.
Yeah, I learned all good, which is va bene.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, this is episode 168 of Bruising Banner Podcast. For those who's joining us, thank you again. And those who have remember to smash that like button, all that good stuff on these grams. But we do have a special guest with us
on these
today. All these grams on YouTube.
I know you got jet lag.
Probably. I don't know if it's jet lag. Because I got my time back. It's like quantum leap type of thing.
Yeah.
Because right now it's like almost midnight.
Right.
And where I started from, but now I'm here.
Right.
And it's not even
that's true.
It's another day.
Yeah,
there.
So they're going into they're already on the 27th.
Right.
Damn, nice. So technically you should have texted me or called me for my birthday yesterday.
Yeah, I was asleep. All right. Well, I want to bring in our guest for this evening. I want to bring in Shayla. What
are you saying? For this evening,
for this
you gotta speak American.
I'm bringing Shayla, aka Mom's That Beer. Here we go.
Hey.
Welcome to the show. And also want to bring Lou Belbezrum up in this G.
Whoa, that was horrible. That was trash.
I know.
Hey, baby bubbles, how y'all doing?
Don't do that, Lou. That was trash. Don't encourage that bullshit.
No, that was a baby bubble moment right there.
Right. I was in my thing. How are you, Shayla? How are you this afternoon, this evening?
Whoa,
man.
Shayla, you muted.
We
silent as a rock,
but we can't hear you.
No,
hello.
We can
read your lips though.
Yeah.
Is it me you're looking for? Now you
she ain't even muted
once again. Oh man,
we were just talking to
her. I came up here and messed up the audio.
Messed up the audio.
Shayla live off the grid, so it's different.
Oh, okay.
Look off the grid. I think in California.
They crazy out there, I guess. What's wrong with California?
She's like, I can't hear nothing.
That's all they got.
No one can hear anything. She can't hear it. Well, welcome to your first podcast.
Yay! Cherry pop. And you failed.
Well, we want to thank Shayla for coming on, and we'll see her next time off on Bruising Banner Podcast.
You can follow her at Mom's That Beer on IG.
And obviously, she's been drinking already. She says she
great that we can talk about her. She can't do nothing about it.
She upset. She on fire.
You can't say nothing.
Y'all immature, man. I gotta do that to that lady.
I love it. She like,
she's like, y'all can't hear me. Y'all can't hear. No.
We gonna talk about that dollop.
Oh man.
Oh,
AOL. The AOL.
Yeah, she got that thing. It probably was like, that's probably what happened. Somebody caught her phone and it messed.
Right. Well, while we're waiting for her to come back, what's new with everyone? I know we took a week off, so I hope everyone had a good Juneteenth, a good Father's Day, all that good stuff.
Yes. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day. All that good stuff.
They had all that great stuff. Hope they enjoyed their week as well. I know I did.
I enjoyed mine too. I wish I was. Well, it's crazy. Vacations are exhausting, yo.
They are.
They are really exhausting. I need a vacation when I come back from vacation.
Yeah.
I need a vacation from vacation.
They're
exhausting.
And I used to have on my bucket list going to Australia. But after this plane ride, I'm like, I don't know.
That flight, yeah, that was crazy. How did that work?
It's long enough for me. It was long.
Like, were y'all in like decent seats or something? Like, how was it?
They wasn't as great as some people. Some people had like straight layout beds.
Oh shit!
On the Delta.
That's what I would need on a 10-hour flight.
That shit was like $5,000 though.
Yeah, well, I mean, comfort's important.
All right, let's see if we got the audio back for Shayla. Let's see if she can come on back and have.
What's up with this? Is that what that hat making you do?
Yeah, make them Italian DJ. You know, all in Italy, they like 20 years behind. The music 20 years behind. When I put my hat on, I go back to the
hat on.
I don't know if I heard any, besides R&B. I don't know if I heard any hip hop.
No hip hop.
No, I don't think about it. It might have been the places we were because we saw a lot of churches and stuff. So let me see if we can get. Let's see if Shayla can. I know she can hear us, but can we hear her? Let's see. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey. Congratulations.
She's here.
Welcome back. Welcome back. That better.
Thank you. I feel like I jinxed myself being like, this is my first podcast. Go easy, and then the audio stopped working. But
too many jokes here.
Go easy. Go easy.
Go easy.
Have you heard this podcast?
It's her first time. Go
of
easy.
course, no. I've listened. I listened to the podcast, so
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah.
I mean, so you would know that I'm. Thank you.
Oh,
so if you listen to the podcast, you know that I'm the nice one.
You're problematic, but yeah.
Excuse you. How do we?
Thank you, Shayla. Thank you for noticing that. She does listen.
Can you kick her out, Rob?
I cannot. She only speaks truth.
I'm here. I'm actually here to replace you. So they said that.
Man. She breaking news. I didn't even know.
That's hot fire right there.
Well, there it is. We have a new member of Brews and Banter Podcast. Welcome, Shayla, to the Legendary Brew Crew.
Hi. Yay!
Nah, listen, I'm here. It look like you replacing Dev.
Listen. Where Dev at?
All right, well, we want to welcome Shayla to the podcast. Let me get a round of applause. Before we get into everything, we all like to know what people are drinking on. So, what are we drinking today? And we always start with our guest. So, Shayla, what are you drinking today?
So, I'm drinking a Stomped Shandy. This is from Santa Monica Brew Works. That's out of California. It's blended with hot dog on a stick lemonade. So, if you've ever had that bomb ass lemonade from Hot Dog on a Stick, it's blended with that. So. Very good.
A shandy.
And if you didn't know she was from California, when she said bomb ass, you already know.
Right. When you hit
that's a California thing, bomb ass?
Yeah.
Bomb ass.
Bomb ass, dude, hella. Yeah, that's all.
Hella.
Cali.
All that Cali stuff. We don't speak like that over here. We speak American.
Oh my goodness. What is happening with y'all? Y'all got some beef that I don't know about.
No.
She taking over the podcast. No. She just took your spot. What's happening?
I don't know, man.
Very aggressive.
I was joking.
No, that's all right. You can have it.
You got it. That's a lot of energy to like be giving on a daily basis. I don't know if I could manage that like on a weekly basis, like kids and life and all that. But you guys do a great job. I love your podcast. I listen to it every week.
Why?
We appreciate that.
Thank you so much. That feels nice.
I appreciate it.
All right, Lou. What you drinking on?
Wait, that was a Shandy she was drinking. What was the ABV on that thing?
Something. ABV is 4.3%. It's a little light, but it's really hot here. And I didn't say like my air conditioning is out because we're like replacing our roof and like doing a bunch of recon. So I don't have no air, so it's like hot and yeah. This is like perfect.
So what's that temperature? What's the temperature there right now?
Y'all planning on? Are y'all spies?
Hella hot. Hella hot is the temperature.
It's hella hot. It's hella hot. Yeah. Probably
That's probably how the news be. So
after.
today's gonna be hella hot. Everybody be like, "Oh, okay, we know
over here.
It's gonna be hella rain going through."
All right, Lou, what you drinking on?
Something nice. Well, he just made that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Dang.
This is called Tropical Oberon Ale. Yeah, it's from. Hold on 1 second. Just give me a minute. It's brewed and bottled by Bell's Brewery, Incorporated, out of Comstock, Michigan. This is what it looks like here. It's a wheat ale with mango, guava, and passion fruit flavors. Let's see. Anything else I need to tell you guys about? Mini drink umbrellas sold separately. Oberon shines vibrant and bright in this limited release. Brewed with real passion fruit, pink guava, and mango, this ale takes your favorite summer beer to new shores. This is what it looks like. Can you guys see that?
Yes. It looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Well, they're closer to. I know you said it's. Well, I guess a wheat ale. So
it looked like
it's a wheat ale, but it has. You said papaya and what else?
Papaya, guava, mango. No papaya. Stop putting words in my mouth. No papaya.
But you
did
repeat it.
Guava and passion fruit. Mango, guava, and passion fruit. Yeah.
So can you take one
of these? I'm gonna have just one of these. It smells really good.
It looks good.
It does look good.
But
it looks like a hazy.
It does look that way as well. It looks like all the things but wheat ale. It don't look like that. But yeah, y'all go ahead and pass yourselves another. I'm gonna have just one of these.
All right.
I would get this.
I wouldn't.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in the cooler. Actually, I'm gonna keep it in the cooler. I don't like over. I'm not impressed at all with this. I was looking forward to this. I couldn't wait to throw this in my in the fridge to cool this down. And yeah, no, I don't like it.
Damn, I haven't had one that bad in a minute. Sheesh. Sorry, Lou.
It's okay, man. I'm gonna drink it.
The bottle's nice.
This bottle dark and definitely hiding the light. You know what I'm saying? I'll do a good job of hiding the light. By the way, it's a shelf life of 6 months.
Maybe it's past the shelf.
Nope, it's April 12th, 2022 is when it was packaged. I appreciate y'all saying that, Bell's Beer. This is 5.8 alcohol by volume. I'm not telling nobody not to get this. I think that people would like this. Like, I just don't.
You just don't like it.
Yeah, right, but I don't think that this is something that I don't think it's necessarily a bad offering or they messed up or anything like that. It's just not good for my taste buds.
Yeah.
Right. But I definitely encourage other people to pass another of this, but it won't be me. Don't pass it over here.
All right. Yo, what you drinking on?
Sorry, shit. They done bought down my whole vibe. I hope they don't listen to this one.
I hope they do. I hope they do and come back better for my taste buds. Like, come on.
Miss Pillion.
You went to Miss Pillion.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. They're out of Milford, DE, Delaware, here, hometown. Knock them out the park. Let's see. This is the Vader Dark Imperial IPA. Right?
Yeah.
This is coming in at 8.2 alcohol by volume.
All right.
I'm gonna be drunk.
Okay.
But this got some bitterness, hoppiness, roastiness. Those are all the ways of the Dark Imperial Indian Pale Ale. But yeah, you see the can. It's kind of like a Darth Vader looking thing.
I guess I had that. I think I had that.
I think you might have too. I might have got it from you for all I know. But yeah, you know how you like just sit beers in the fridge and leave them.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, but this is good. Actually, it's it don't even be Christmas, so don't say that because it's just a regular day you come over.
Every day's Christmas in your heart.
Yo, but this is what it looks like in the glass. It's a nice dark. Yeah,
Bellissimo.
But it's really delicious. Actually, it is everything they said. It's roasty, it's hoppy, all that good stuff. It's delicious. I would pass me another one of these. Bellissimo, magnifique.
C'est bon.
C'est bon.
What commercial is that?
I don't know. Probably a Stouffer's pizza or something.
Nah, it's like a fucking coffee commercial.
Maybe.
I'm trying to get in all my Italian. Trying to get in every Italian word I know.
Yeah.
It's a drinking game. If I say a word in Italian, you got to drink.
No, sir. You got to say it right, though. You
only know 3 words.
You got to say it in the right context, too. You can't just be out here willy-nilly Italianos all the time.
Vicente. No. Sorry. I know more than 3 words, baby.
That's a good drinking game.
Wait, nigga, you have the button to make the horn noise. Why did you just make it with your mouth?
You did that twice today.
Because I wasn't prepared to press the button.
That's
me and Yoda's job.
I wasn't prepared to press the button. That's why.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't say what I was drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Rob. Tell us what your fedora's drinking.
I am drinking from Evolution Craft Brewing. There it is, right there. I am drinking the Nouveau Row, I guess. Nouveau Row. It is a ale coming in at 6.3%.
Is it the Nouveau Row?
Right. Wait, what is it called?
Is it the Nouveau Row? It's like the new row, the nouveau row. Which one is it?
I was speaking Italian, and then I got hit with French. I don't know.
Fuck your whole head up. That's the old.
I've been hearing, so I'm off a little bit.
Yo, that was funny, boy. That was funny.
This Nouveau Row is an ongoing product that pays tribute to the sour ales of Flanders using the Solaria method of blending and aging. This ale is complex, tart, earthy with notes of vanilla, tannin, whatever that is, from the oak aging process. Each year, the Solaria will develop more unique character evident in each subsequent release. There it is.
Okay.
Shout out to
keep
Evolution
and making them.
So is it like the yeast or the hops that they keep recycling that makes it unique every year but the same?
I don't know. Maybe it's the
or they just come out with different every year.
We don't know. He only got one.
I only got one.
I don't know. He only got this
and it's open. It won't be aged any more than it is.
Right. I think I had this for 2 years, so I don't know what it tastes like before. But I wanted to celebrate my brother's birthday, even though he's not here with me to celebrate.
You gonna celebrate my birthday? And you gonna drink some?
I'm gonna celebrate.
It's a celebration, bitches. Good job.
What type of boy? He like, yeah, you know we going out tonight for Yoda's birthday, and I ain't there.
Let's celebrate for Yoda.
In your name.
Yeah,
dedicated to you.
I'll be the caller. Where y'all at? Oh, we out for your birthday.
We celebrate you. Where you at? Where you at? You gone. You the missing link.
All right. Well, we've been bullshitting for the last 23 minutes. It's time to know who Shayla is and what is moms that drink beer. So without further ado, Shayla, you can tell us who you are, where you going, where you in, how you got in the craft beer, all that good
Mom's
stuff.
That beer.
So, Mom's that beer.
Awesome.
That's what I said.
I'm here.
You said Mom's that. You said something else.
That drink beer. But that's okay. We
what did I say? Oh, Mom's that beer. My bad.
It's okay.
He still got that Bellissimo on him, Shayla. He still got that.
Right, that's what it is.
He got that Amore. There's so much Amore in that fedora. That's what it is. Like Michael Jackson, boy, you about to lean forward? That boy like a smooth criminal.
All right. Oh, welcome to the show, Shayla. Tell us all about who you are. There we go.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Shayla.
Hello.
Thank you so much for having me on. Like I said, I'm a big fan. I listened to your podcast. I bought a T-shirt. I'm sharing your stuff. So it's awesome to be here. I'm Shayla. I'm Moms of Beer. I started this Instagram page over 5 years ago. Gosh, almost 6 years ago. My daughter will be 6 next month. And it was really because I was a new mom. I wanted to connect with other people just being in this new space of being a mom. And, you know, I enjoy beer. So originally my intention around creating Moms That Beer was to sort of connect and have like community. But when I was reaching out, there weren't a lot of parents, a lot of moms that were even being like, hey, yeah, I'm a mom and I like to drink. You know, it just didn't connect. And I think it was like, even people were like kind of not, I don't want to use the word ashamed, but there's definitely some negativity that goes around or happens if you're a parent and you're drinking. So I totally get that. So I was like, you know what, if you build it, they'll come. So I just started posting myself and sharing my journey as far as motherhood goes. But, you know, like there are so many ins and outs and twists and turns that even I didn't expect. There was a bout of postpartum depression that at the time I didn't realize that that's what it was until like I kind of got in the clear of it. So there were definite like breaks that I would take, like long extended breaks within, I would say, the first 2 to 3 years of creating the page. And then I got pregnant with baby number 2. So then I took a break like indefinitely. Like I wasn't sure if I was ever going to, you know, work on Moms That Beer. And then, you know, 2020 hit and we were all in the house. And, you know, I think my husband came home one day with a bunch of White Claws. And I was like, you know, if we're going to drink, we need to drink good. Like, we ain't going to be bullshitting around with these White Claws. Like, we're going to get the good stuff. And then I was like, you know what? Like, let me take this opportunity. Let me turn my phone back on. Let me get back on social media and see what's going on in the craft world. And it was just like exploded. Like, there was just so many more people. There's so many more Black people to connect with. There was just so much going on. And I was like, I felt like I missed out on so much because I had taken so much time off. But so it took me a minute to catch up. But I mean, I've connected with so many people of color, so many people in general over the last 2 years that I've like restarted my page. And yeah, it's still just me, Moms That Beer, but now I'm like starting to grow community, which I intended to do back almost 6 years ago. And so now I'm working on, you know, getting apparel because I feel like, you know, when you go into a brewery, you want to wear something that represents yourself. If you're a mom that you like beer, you know, why not have a shirt that says that rather than, you know, a brewery shirt or, you know, some other generic thing. So there's that coming. I'm also working on some like events in LA, and I tried to homebrew with my husband. We were working on that, but it's really sky's the limit. I wouldn't say that I have like one exact niche that I'm going out of. It's more so like just growing and building and creating relationships with people. So that's it.
So what came first? The drinking or the parenthood?
Or the baby, right?
Okay, so the drinking came first. I always enjoyed beer. I think my husband was actually the one who like introduced me outside of like Heineken and Blue Moon. He gave me my first Allagash White. I think it was like back in 2010 or 11. At the time, one of his best friends was home brewing, and so we would always drink their beer. Fast forward, they opened a brewery in downtown LA. Shout out to Mumford Brewing. And then my husband started doing can art designs and things like that. So that was really my introduction into beer and just like watching the process of it and having witnessed friends opening up and starting their business. And I don't think I want to do that. It's a lot of work, but I do appreciate, you know, just the amount of craftsmanship that goes into it from the intention of, you know, the recipe to how it ties into, you know, what you're going to call it, and then how that can art, and then how you connect with the community and bring it out. So that was pretty much my introduction to beer. I remember being they actually brewed for us at our wedding when they were home brewers. So we had their beer at our wedding. And then I was pregnant at their 1 year anniversary thinking this is some bullshit. Like I want to drink with everybody else. And then like 2 weeks later I had my baby and then I had my beer. So yeah, like the actual, you know, like I said, the actual page didn't come about until I became a mom. But again, it was just really being alone and, you know, just being in a new world by myself and figuring out parenthood for the first time, and marriage and home ownership and everything that comes with it, and just wanting to connect with other people that were in the same boat.
Gotcha. That's great. Now, you said you and your husband have tried home brewing, or you're working on trying to do home brewing?
So we tried. Because of time, we don't have a lot of time. It's time consuming to do that. So we did try once so far, and it was like, I can't even describe how the beer tasted. Just, I think we missed a step.
It probably tastes like that beer Lou got.
Probably. It just it tasted like water on top of beer. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It just did not. I don't think we boiled it or got it. Like, it didn't boil long enough. I think that's where we messed up in the process. So we definitely want to try it again, but we're in the middle of doing some big renovations this summer to our house. So, you know, once that's kind of settled, I think we'll get back into it and start brewing again, just for ourselves, for our friends, for fun. You know,
So
go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, so you made the equivalent of a macchiato with beer and water. Beer on top.
He had to put in that Italian word. Are we going to keep track of the amount of Italian words he does?
Yeah, somebody need to keep track of all these bellissimo's.
No, we don't.
Is fedora an actual Italian word?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know.
Macchiato? That's Italian, right?
Sure.
Yeah, we're going to ride with it today. It sounds like it is to me.
I like it. Macchiatos. Yeah, I like it.
Macchiato, cappuccino, espresso, cafe.
Oh, okay.
But we were talking about her beer.
You guys say it like it's a question. You guys say it like it's a question when you say it. Cafe?
What? Cafe?
Macchiato?
I do have a question though. You were saying that when you first started, you said it took a while for people to actually go along with it because it was mom's that beer. But I think if it was wine, they would have been like, "Oh yeah," they would have jumped right on it for some reason. I think all moms drink wine.
Exactly. I agree with you. I was actually just talking to someone about that today. It's like wine is way more acceptable for whatever reason. There's something with beer. I don't really know what it is. I think that
it's marketing.
Person that it's marketing for sure. And even cannabis, too, that's another one that's I don't know, you know. But I think we're seeing within the cannabis world, more of that's being overturned and getting acceptable, especially because people are capitalizing on it. So I think it's only a matter of time. Beer will catch on too. I will say I've converted a lot of my friends into beer drinkers that weren't before. And I think it just happens to just giving them good stuff, you know, giving them options outside of domestic options to try. Has been my success with helping people get into beer.
I'm thinking because when you think of wine, it sounds a little bit more acceptable and feminine and soft. And it's it's just wine. But then when you think about beer, it's y'all drinking beers.
And then you got to think in the 80s, all of our parents was watching beer commercials, and all the women in the beer commercials was getting wet in bikinis on top of the car. They wasn't even drinking the beer in the commercial. You know what I mean? It'd be a whole commercial for beer, and you would never see anyone drink it because of the way that they had to portray the women. So, and there were never commercials for wine. It was just go to that's what I want to buy for as a woman or somebody to pair with your meal. It's weird how it's a whole section of people just got missed out on.
Right.
I think what wine did was they really sophisticated drinking. They did a great job, to your point of marketing. It was more of a sophistication, whereas beer, oftentimes a lot of people think of Homer Simpson when you think of beer. You know what I mean? So there's not too much of that there.
I feel Duff is good though.
You feel Duff is good?
I feel Duff is good. Isn't that the name of Homer's beer?
Yeah. Is it a real beer?
I don't know. I feel it would be good. If I went to Springfield, it would be good.
Stop doing that to her. Stop doing that to her.
I'm sorry. I have hypothetical things going on in my life.
I was going on with you. Like, wait a minute, was there?
Where you get that?
Yo, Speedy can't go find that.
Nah, the only place I've ever seen it was at Universal Studios in Florida. But it wasn't real beer. It wasn't real beer. Yeah. But no, I was just wondering. Like, it seemed like Duff is a good craft beer.
You gonna get somebody an idea though?
Oh yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't been copywritten already. Like somebody
they haven't like done a little like Duff, like even if it was like a thing where they just did it
right.
Fun. Yeah,
yeah.
Cool. True. Just until they get the cease and desist letter, like that may be a collector's item.
Could be. Yeah, I think there's a single Simpson beer out there.
Huh?
Single Simpson.
Homer. Single. Baseball joke, no. Homer
is a home run, though. Like
that was trash.
Homer scored.
Single. That's why I said single. Two baseball terms. All right. Never mind.
Go back to the Italiano, man. Stick with the Italiano.
Right, that shit was better than that.
You got too much new things you learning as you trying to incorporate all at the same time. I think it's confusing me.
That was trash.
Hey, yeah, baby. I'm fast paced, baby.
So anyway,
I feel like it's one long running dad joke.
So Shayla, you said you had
joke though. I really do.
Oh,
like
don't say that. Don't say that. I'm confused out. Let me go ahead and
you can let him fly, Rob. You can let him fly. Come with the mic over my head, but
no, don't let them fly. So when you said you were working on doing some things in your area, like what type of things are you looking to do?
So I definitely want to start doing some beer tasting events. At some of the local breweries out here, especially it's hot, it's summertime, like people want to be out. So I'm looking for a space right now to do like a sip and paint. I'm also looking to do something with axe throwing. I don't know if you guys have ever gone axe throwing, but it is like the best release of frustration. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of moms like me, it's like, we over here gentle parenting and all that, but sometimes you got to release some of that frustration.
Get some aggression. Get that aggression.
So, axe throwing, I feel like is a good one. And then in October, I'm going to host a dinner here. It's going to be more of a private event, but I'm a huge Halloween fanatic. So it's going to be like a witchy dinner pairing kind of thing going on. So those are some of the things I want to start, just building and getting with local people, maybe people that are into beer, other people that are not, just kind of mixing in the two crowds and seeing what comes about. I really feel confident that, women, moms especially, have a lot of buying power in their households. And if it's something that, they enjoy beer, they enjoy that community, they're going to come out, they're going to support, and they're going to tell their other mom friends about it. And it's going to be the new wine, So over here just trying to, I don't want to say put the sophistication back in beer. I don't want to say that at all, but I just feel like sometimes it's like, you don't have to put on like a fancy dress, like put on a t-shirt and maybe it's stained a little bit and come hang out, just have beer and chill.
Don't bring your stained t-shirt, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
Come to the party and stain the t-shirt.
You know what I do with my stained t-shirts is I tie-dye them. That's the easiest way to get out of it is tie-dye it.
That's smart. I turn mine into rags.
Tie-dyes and rags.
Well, is that part of the brand where you give mom tips plus while you're drinking? Like, today we're going to tie-dye and drink this ale.
Yeah, I am a crafter, but I'm not good at all. I did my family's Halloween costumes, but I suck at it. So,
what was y'all for Halloween?
We were trolls for Halloween. So,
I did how that turned out. I'll tell you. Yeah,
where's that? I know there's a picture in your house. It's probably right behind the computer.
It's in my phone.
That is.
It ain't on your page.
But I don't know if it's on my beer page.
Okay, I'll need to see it because I'll be the judge of this to see if it's trash.
It's on her friend's
page. Though, I ended up buying the kids' outfits, but I made my husband's and mine. So I don't know if you guys can see.
We can. Let's go. Yo, you sure he ain't a pimp? Yeah, your husband look like a pimp.
So I think my husband's 100%, like the hair, everything. Mine the same, 100%, and the kids I store bought.
But yeah, that's still good. You think?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. You did a good job. You did a good job.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I tried. I tried to do a tutorial on showing people like how to make their own troll hair because I thought that was cooler than what you could buy in the store, and it like looks bigger and it's like it stands out more. But next year, like this year coming up, it's literally like we're all getting store bought because it's a labor of love, and when nobody appreciates it, it's like fuck y'all.
I started this in September. What the fuck?
Oh, well, we know her husband didn't appreciate that shit.
He was like, you could have made the hair bigger. You could have made it bigger, babe.
He didn't want to be a troll.
He wanted to be the Mac. All this vest, so heavy. All this glue going on my knuckles. Yeah, no.
I thought he was cameos. I thought he was supposed to be cameo at first.
Oh, cameo? Candy?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Never mind. I have a question.
Okay.
When you're doing a Moms That Beer event and you have young ladies that are coming that don't necessarily drink beer, what would you do? Like, what beer do you give them to try to gateway them from the wine or from whatever they normally drink to beer? And before you even answer that question, what brings a mom who doesn't drink beer to an event for you or to out with you guys?
So one, I haven't had any official events yet. I'm planning them, but two, like right now, what I do is like, for instance, somebody will FaceTime me and they'll be at Target and they'll be like, what should I get? So I usually ask them what kind of wine they like or what kind of like fruits they enjoy first. Okay. And then based on that, I will typically I may start with just a wheat beer. Golden Road's Mango Cart is always like a good gateway because it's light and you do have some of that mango flavor. I may even introduce a sour or a pastry stout, just depending on the style of wine they like. Like if somebody's like high into like anybody that's like drinking a Riesling, no offense to Riesling drinkers, but I'm gonna like go a little lower end on craft beer for them because that wine is so sweet. But someone that's like got a more developed palate that's maybe into like a Pinot Grigio or a Noir or like something like that, then I may even like introduce them into like a lower ABV stout, just to see how they enjoy it, and then go from there. Yeah.
How much do you know a lot about wine?
I don't know anything about wine, but
seems like you do.
Well, where I grew up, I'm from originally. I live in LA, but I'm originally from the Central Coast and Paso Robles, Templeton, San Luis Obispo area. And Paso Robles is like a pretty big wine area. So like growing up and having that in your backyard, like I had a friend in high school, parents had a winery. So
wait,
it's
where are these places at? Wait, where are you from again?
Paso Robles. She's from Paso Robles.
The Central Coast. The Central Coast.
That
like
was,
literally.
That was not what she said.
No. That's exactly what she said. What you from Paso Robles, right?
Paso Robles. But
Paso
people,
Robles.
I mean, people
That's what I
from out of state, they always put extra on it. El Paso Robles. Like
I didn't say none of that.
Kind of.
She knew exactly where she was living at when I said it. That's the Robles.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just like immersion, like just by living in the area, you got wine knowledge just by being around it. Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna I never want to hide my past. Like I was drinking way before I turned 21, so I mean,
I thought she was going somewhere dark with that. I'm like,
me too. I was gonna say, where did this turn to? I never want to hide my past. So,
but I'm on this podcast. Let my past fly. Here it is, guys. I used to.
Yeah, it's like overshare alert. Here she comes.
Right. I was gonna say, whoa. Cut on mic.
Kids listening. You're a mom. You are a mom. Your kids may be listening.
At one time in juvie.
That one time in juvenile detention, I made wine in the toilet.
No. I'm just saying that, like, the experience, I'm not new to this. That's all.
Okay. We got it. Y'all dumb.
Has beer always been your choice of alcohol or spirit?
No. I mean, yeah, I guess yes and no. So, like when I would go, like before I actually had craft beer, I would like drink Heineken's or Modelo or something like that. And then, after having kids, like things change. I don't know if it's just from, being, 9-10 months without, any alcohol consumption. And obviously like your, whatchamacallit changes. What's the word? I can't think of the word, but
metabolism.
Your tolerance changes.
Tolerance, yeah.
So, and then it's just like, I don't like hard alcohol. I don't know. So, I prefer beer. Wine makes me really sleepy. So, beer was just the cool route to go. And there's just so much, they just have so much more fun at beer festivals and stuff. Like we used to, my husband and I, before we had kids, like going to and then, doing all that. It was a lot of fun. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know. My thing is like going in and out.
Yeah, it just went out.
It went out for a second, but
you're a little back. Yeah, it's a little choppy, but you back.
We can understand every word you're saying.
Yeah, we can understand.
This is Bellissimo all here.
So I do have a question. Like, if you're so when you start doing your sessions or your parents with these moms that beer, right? Are you guys going to have a discussion like you were saying that you went through postpartum? Like, would you discuss that in those settings or like real mom stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. I don't feel like any topic is off limits. I'm trying to foster a community. So like, I want to welcome, like bringing that to light. I think that, depression or just mental health in general is a hot topic for people. And I want to make sure it's like a safe space, no judgment for people to share, their experiences in hopes that it may help somebody else. I think that I found comfort when I was going through my thing of like finding other moms that went through it too, because that just confirmed for me that it wasn't just me and it wasn't just in my head. So I feel like we need more of that for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
I think that's something you good to talk over.
Right. I know you had talked about doing merchandise in terms and merch coming soon. Like, what kind of merch? Is it t-shirts? Like, is it just based on like your logo, or are you doing like witty sayings, or like what exactly is the plan or the rollout have planned for the merchandise?
So we're gonna start very simple. I don't even know if people are gonna be into it. And the last thing I want to do is like have a bunch of merchandise here. So we're gonna do a pre-sale. I'm gonna actually launch it next month. And we'll see. We're gonna release 3 designs and see what sticks, what people enjoy, what they gravitate towards, and then go from there. So I also have like some bucket hats that I want to, release as well, and some other things that are still moms at beer, but anyone can rock, dads or single women, whatever. So it's definitely not anything where I want to cater to everyone, but I also want to like see what people gravitate towards first before I just like have a room full of inventory.
Gotcha. Now you mentioned that Allagash White was like one of your your first thing in the craft beer. Like, so is that your main that is still one of your favorites, or has your palate changed? Like, what is your favorite style of beer now?
So I will say I still love Belgian style. Part of my honeymoon, we spent 3 weeks in Europe for our honeymoon, and one of those stops was in Belgium. So that will always have a special place in my heart. I will always love a Belgian, but that's not my everyday drinker. I probably now for an everyday drinker is like a double dry hopped IPA. That's what I really enjoy. But I don't turn any beer down. So I'm always gonna try it at least. And I'm not like a seasonal like type of person. Like if it's in my fridge, I'm gonna drink it. So yeah.
Thank you. I hate seasonal drinkers.
Get that stout tomorrow. Just go get that stout tomorrow.
They always tell me I only drink stouts in the winter. Shut up and drink the stout, damn it.
It's hot as hell, and this stout tastes refreshing.
Right now, some people don't drink Slurpees in the winter; they only drink them in the summer. So why can't I drink my beer the way I want to drink it?
You can drink it. I'm not saying you can't drink it how you want,
but just don't tell me not to.
Right, that's it.
You drink it whatever.
Shut up about it.
Yeah, if you see me with a stout in the summertime, shut your mouth.
Right, if you see me with a Slurpee in the wintertime,
shut your mouth.
I want it Slurpee.
I love soup in the summertime. I know that sounds crazy, but I love like a good udon soup. It hits. It's bomb.
Yeah, now that sounds a little crazy, but that's your preference. That's your preference. Go ahead and eat that soup in the. Yeah, right.
Yeah, we all judge you. I mean, sometimes you got to draw the line.
You went too far.
For the summer,
you went too far. That was too far. We're talking about stouts in the summertime, not soups.
Unless you walk in freezer.
What is it? Whatever, the cold soup. What is it?
The cold soup.
Gestapo.
It's not Gestapo, but
Gazpacho.
Gazpacho. He said, unless you work in a cold freezer.
Unless you work in one of the walk-in freezers at a.
You done froze her out.
She cold. That's why she be eating that soup.
She's cold as ice. She's willing to sacrifice.
Look at that. You know I love to see people freeze on their freeze faces. And this is a great one.
You need to start taking screenshots of these freeze faces for your collection.
Freeze face.
Freeze face segment.
This is a freeze face.
We have Shayla's freeze face from back in 2022.
Yeah.
Well, that's some interesting stuff. When she comes back in, we'll talk more with her. What everybody think about that?
Yo, the thing is that it's so hot where she's at, and they ain't got don't have no air.
Yeah,
the Wi-Fi is just like melting like the Wicked Witch.
She need to put the fan on the router.
On the router. Yeah.
She got to put it directly on it. She got to sacrifice her own sweat for the
router overheating. It's like what the.
But that's like what she's doing, and what she intends to do is a really good concept. Like she was speaking of having the postpartum depression and how she didn't really even know that other women were going through that. And with drinking a little bit of beer, having a 6-pack between a couple of friends, y'all can have this discussion and feel more confident and more comfortable about your body as a woman, especially going through those changes that you're not expecting, because every pregnancy and post-pregnancy is totally different. It probably was different from her first child and with her second. You know what I mean? So I'm not to speak for her, but I'm sure that absolutely helps to have that outlet and have it behind something that you really love doing.
That's why I asked, because that's a good topic to have.
Yeah, for sure. And that's not a topic that you're going to find in a lot of breweries at all.
Right.
Yeah, you probably only find it in the one brewery that she's in. Right. She may be the only lady doing it.
They have like wine club and stuff for ladies, and then you have the beer things for moms and stuff like that. That's definitely cool.
Yeah.
Totally off topic. Damn, I look good in hats. I'm gonna start wearing fedoras all the time.
If you start wearing fedoras all the time, you are a pop.
I don't think you're supposed to tell yourself that you look damn good and you can't never stop wearing it.
Nah, you can tell yourself that because that's self-love, but like nigga, you wear a fedora. You wear a fedora all the time, nigga.
Especially if you keep licking the brim with your fingers like that, like that is pop central.
Your kids, by the time you kids get to high school, they're gonna be like, yeah, so is your pop coming to drop you off again? With his fedoras?
I'm just gonna be that zaddy, baby. See that gray?
Got that line up and everything, boy. That's like that. That looks smooth. Look at you, boy.
on my trip, I had a bat encounter.
Oh man,
y'all know I hate bats.
Man, bats are beautiful winged creatures, man.
Listen, they can all die.
I'm in the middle of the page. I didn't. That's because.
Listen,
yeah, for a minute, you'd be like that.
Okay.
She got the hair right, you lost the hair. Go ahead, girl.
I don't know what's going on with my connection.
We was thinking it may have been the heat. It could have been the router sweating.
It could be. It really could be. I don't know, but we need to get it together over here. Like this is.
You sound the best you've ever sounded today, right now.
Yes.
What'd you say?
Sounds good.
You sound the best. This is the best you've ever sounded right now. Shaw.
Yep.
I switched. Oh, did it put Shaw?
I think that's probably why it works better because you changed your name.
What a hot mess I am. But I love it. See, like this is totally my personality. I'm like kooky. I think I'm funny, but I'm not.
Well, everybody thinks
awkward as hell. Like,
oh man,
this is classic, Shayla. You're getting like the real me right now. I'm clumsy as hell. Like this is just me.
We like it. But this is definitely a better. This is a better view and a better sound. So whatever you did, you fixed it. Y'all must have found some error somewhere.
I hope so.
That router was like, God damn, it's hot in here. Just shut the Wi-Fi off. I can't do it no more.
Tell her to go through a cell phone. I'm quit. I quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now
but you're back stronger than ever.
Now you also do have an IG feed that you do with another beer drinker. Depending on the day, the name of the show is.
I can't catch it.
And then let me tell.
It's called Monday, Tuesday.
It started off Tipsy Tuesday. That's how it started. And then we were like, okay, well, like it's always me. I'm always the one with the schedule problems. And so I'm like, okay, well, I can't do this Tuesday. How about Wednesday? And then we switched to Wednesdays, and it was like Freestyle Wednesday. And then we were like, well, maybe like we tried Wednesday, we tried Tuesday, maybe what's the harm in trying Thursday and Friday? So we're like, let's do Thursday. We tried, what do we call Thursday? Thirsty Thursday. And then we landed on Friday, and Friday, just like from a schedule standpoint, worked better for all of us. So we were like,
that's
okay,
Freaky Friday for everybody listening.
Yeah, it's either Freaky Friday or Freestyle Friday.
I didn't know, but you already used freestyle, so that's why I didn't.
We don't. Yeah, we used it twice. We don't freestyle rap because somebody did ask us to do that, and we were like,
well,
no,
y'all gotta do it.
Oh, Mike check 1-2-1-2. Mike check 1-2-1-2.
You got to do it. You have to.
You got to.
Now I know. Now I gotta come ready with some rhymes. But shout out to Angela IPAs with Angela. That's my girl. She is out of Maryland, and I think back in like January, she hit me up and she was like, hey, do you want to like start doing lives with me? And I was like, okay. And outside of like beer and Instagram and liking each other's pictures, like we really didn't know each other, and we've gotten to know each other pretty well just from connecting on IG and doing IG lives. And we even like took a beer trip together. I feel like that's when you know it's like, okay, this is like a friend, you know, it's like you can like go on a trip and stay in a hotel room and like not crazy. You know?
Yeah.
So
I actually thought that you guys were a team from the beginning. I had no idea like y'all camaraderie was really, really good. When they said that Shayla was coming on, I'm like, well, why is it? And it was like they do separate things and come together as Voltron. Right. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea until like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so I mean,
they're not a group, man. They solo.
Yeah.
We're solo, but we come
Beyonce's
together and we support each other as far as like what we're doing. And I think that's also like part of like the confusion because of my handle is Moms at Beer. And like I said, like my original intention of setting the page was like to build community, and then it just was like a community of one. But also like I feel like moms, like that's like a play on just like slang of like, you know, moms, you know. So I was like, okay, we'll just roll with it. Like I'm not gonna change it. So it is what it is,
and it's coming. It's coming.
Coming,
it's just it's 2 to 3 of y'all at the moment, right? Yeah, and you be FaceTiming ladies at the Target. That's at least another mom.
And this is just an ideal. It can actually be called Freaky Friday, and you bring people on and find out the weirdest place they've drank a beer at, or where. Yeah, see? It works.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. We usually like, Angela is always game for whatever. I appreciate her because I'll be like, Angela, I got this game idea. Like, let's do this.
Yo, so who idea was the fruit roll up, the fruit bottom foot? I was so like, what the fuck is happening here?
That was not my finest hour, I will admit. I know Rob was like hella, he was so uncomfortable. Like, he was like, what did I just roll up on? Oh my God.
I said, why are they doing this to my brother? Wait, close your eyes.
Nah, Rob's eyes was open. You know Rob nasty. Rob's eyes was wide open.
It was so cringy, brother, man.
I know.
It was cringy, but it was still fun. I won, by the way. I won. But it was fun. I mean, we did that game. We did the Fruit Loop game, which I highly recommend. Just don't use a whole box of Fruit Loops. It will take forever.
What did y'all do? Like, they eat a whole box of Fruit Loops?
No, what we did was like we had to put a spoon in our mouth and scoop the bowl of Fruit Loops into another bowl to see who could do it the fastest with a spoon. So you just have to go back and watch the live. It was pretty fun. But we do games like that, or we play Would You Rather, and those are always a hit. You know, just getting people to loosen up and just, you know, like talk and hang out and like not take life so seriously. You know, like there's just so much, especially for moms, is required of us. You know, being role models and being, you know, like the leaders of our households and whatnot. So it's always fun to just let loose, have a beer, and like just be a little immature sometimes. You know.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Cheers.
I don't know if moms are the leaders of households, though.
She did throw that in there. She did throw that in there. That wasn't even smooth. She like stamped it.
Well, no, I mean, I firmly stand behind that. I'm the matriarch of my family. Yes, my husband he's here and he's amazing, and we are 100% partners. And there's things that he does do, you know, for the house that I cannot physically do or, you know, financially do. So I'm not discrediting him, but I also feel like there's so much that moms do behind the scenes to even make dads look great and to make them function, that I think we need to take back some of that. We need to own that and, you know, stand up for the power that we have of what the upbringing that our kids are having. Like, you know, like I'm not putting down like my husband and his ability, but like I'm the manager around here. Like,
I understand. I was just fucking with you.
How can I help you? So the kids, they're like, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the manager. I want to talk to mom. So like I own that, you know, as far as being a leader in our house.
Yeah, and I'd be like,
wait a minute, motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you what I do here.
I don't give a fuck that you thought it was a joke. You made it a joke. It is not a joke. Let me tell you what the real is. I manage the whole motherfucker. That's what I do. God damn it.
I will fire that nigga anytime I want.
Right. And I still run the goddamn house.
Whatever I feel like he's out of here.
No, it's a partnership for sure.
Does your husband still drink beer, or?
Yeah, he drinks beer. It's funny because I now have like sides of the refrigerator, because at times he would like drink something and be like, no, like I was gonna post that. Like, what are you doing? And he'd be like, man, like this is bullshit. Like, let me drink the beer in peace. So I do like have a side designated for him, and I do like he was getting pissed because I like for a time like I had gone through like all sours, and he's not a sour drinker, and so you know now like I always make sure he loves Belgians, he loves lagers, he loves sometimes he likes IPAs, so I just make sure that I actually got him some for Father's Day. I'm not going to talk about the company because they were terrible, but it has like his favorite picture of him and the kids on the beer can.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's like just an everyday drinker for him. But yeah, he's a beer drinker.
Oh, that's dope.
She probably was sitting back there with a drink, like the Grinch, without that sours. She's like, more for me.
Drink those.
No, I really wish he would get into them because there's really good sours.
They're
Like,
so
man,
good.
you don't know what you're
They're
missing.
really good.
True.
Yep.
There are some good sours out there.
Mom's that beer's husband. Try these sours, bro.
But it's funny because
sometimes
I'll have him like pick up my beer from one of the shout out to Blackbeard Crafts in Santa Monica West LA area. Anyway, I always like what I love about them is like during the pandemic, they would just let you order online and then you could just do curbside pickup, and curbside pickup is my jam. Like if I don't have to, especially with the kids, like if I don't got to get out of the car and I can get everything we need, like that is the best for me. So he used to come out to the car and bring us our beer. And so one day I was like, oh, I forgot I have this beer. Like you need to pick it up. It's been there for 2 weeks. And so my husband went and they were like, oh, this is Mom's at Beer's husband. This is Mr. Mom's at Beer.
Oh, Mr. Mom, don't listen. Hey, if I'm the husband and I go out, don't fucking call me Mr. Mom's at Beer.
That's actually his name. That's actually his name. His name is Mr. Mom's at Beer forever now.
But he's
Yes.
like, okay, this is pretty cool. Like he gives me my props.
It's like my baby famous out here. My baby famous.
Exactly.
I'm Mr. Mom.
Mr. Mom's at Beer.
Put that in the back for me, please. I like that.
I don't know. I mean, it could be what's up, but maybe not. Mr. Mom and that beers.
Turn your patriarchy down.
This guy give me a different name.
Mr. Mom's that beer.
Call me Dad. Call me Dad. That beers or something.
But he don't do that.
Yeah.
MTB. Put it down like that. MTB. That good.
MTB. Yeah, I have MTB actually on a hat, so he could be Mr. MTB.
Okay, that sounds better.
Yeah. If that's what you want to think.
So you already have merch, but you ain't got nothing on.
I'm wearing my Crown and Hops shirt today. Yeah.
I do have my Crown and Hops glass.
I mean, we love Crown and Hops. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, my Crown and Hops glass right there. There's the crown.
Where?
Got my Crown and Hops. There it is.
That's a nice glass too.
That's a nice glass. Here, I actually have something in here. I'll show you guys.
All right. Shout out to 17%.
I mean, if she really was trying to represent you, would have wore our shirt. Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Mom's
okay.
So there's the
my bucket low like fuck it though.
You got that blossom feel too.
It's if it's was it Buckwheat was saying Mary J. Blige, MTB. Mary J. Blige, never mind.
Shut
Wait,
up,
what?
yo.
Another dad joke over here.
I don't even know.
That's
a bad joke.
When I said it.
Jesus.
The development was good. The execution was the bad part. That's what happened.
Actually, it wasn't even that. It didn't sound right once I said it. In my head, it sounded right. When I said it, I was like, I gotta finish. Ta-da!
Good Lord. Hell, you ain't to die, though.
Yo,
that's a cool answer. That's some of the stuff that you work. That's some of the things that you will be coming out with, or
this is what definitely coming out. The bucket hat. It's definitely
what material is that? It looks soft.
Yeah.
It's denim, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is denim.
Yeah, it's denim.
But it does look soft. It almost looks like velour.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, like a little velour.
But I was just thinking, where the fuck she find velour?
Yeah,
2022.
She probably like her head be sweating. Like what? She's like, I'm in California, guys. I'm not in Alaska.
Yeah, no. It's just like it's probably what is this? Denim polyester blend. Yeah. Just a regular bucket hat with the MTB. See, so this could be something that guys could wear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you can put that on the fedora.
MTB. Yeah.
Or put it on the fedora and Robert wear
the fedora.
Yeah. I'm a new fedora guy. Call me Mr. Fedora.
What liquor store did you get that fedora from?
What liquor store?
I got this all the way from Venice.
He bought that on day. He bought that on day one. That was in every single one of the stories. The whole trip.
Looks like
Rob was on a boat with that fedora on. Rob was on land with that fedora. Rob was eating seafood in that fedora.
I ain't even see.
I went to sleep in the fedora.
Pictures. It was just him in the fedora.
Right. He went to Italy with his fedora.
Romantic dinner.
Me and my fedora. Look at my fedora. Look at he
romantic dinner for two.
You know how many different ways you like to wear? You know, you got like at least 6, 7 different designs, different hats.
You can do a lot with it. So definitely make that.
It's the perfect hat for summer. Fedora is a good hat for summer. Yeah.
Exactly. Bucket hats.
We could drink if we could eat soup in the summer. We could wear fedoras in the winter.
That's true.
Rob, I need to see you bundled up with your ears out.
Oh, for sure, no doubt. I'm gonna have my fedora with some ear warmers on. That's all you do. People do it all the time.
That's all you need to do. Fedora stays on.
Yeah.
Y'all are embarrassing. Come on.
I am now king for. I am now Rob stay fedoran.
Yo, you gotta buy 2 more. You gotta buy 2 more. Buy a blue one and a black one, and you'll be fine. You will definitely be that guy. You gotta have another page.
I'm gonna be like blocked.
It just be him and his hats. He be holding them together like, hey, it's my new hat.
Stupid. Yeah, you gonna think of me like you think of Steve Harvey in suits. Me, Steve Harvey suits, Rob fedora. It's gonna be
okay.
Yeah.
So was the fedora? Did you have the fedora before you went on vacation, or you got it?
The fedora before.
Before.
I got it on vacation because it was hot outside and I didn't have a hat.
Yeah, he bought it like as soon as he got off the plane, Shay. Like I just grabbed it right off the.
That was like
free.
Bucket list number 1.
Right.
Boom. Got it.
As soon as I land, fedora time.
It's like I'm not buying an American fedora, and it say like made in America on the bottom of it.
Okay, so are we allowed to open more on here? Because I'm gonna go for a second beer.
You can do whatever you want.
Right now, what you drinking on?
Oh, this actually does say made in Italy.
Made in Italy. That's
okay.
I'm glad you checked.
Yeah, what you drinking on now?
I just grabbed this is always like in our house.
It's always in your house.
Yeah. This is always like a.
So you being in the LA area, it's really easy for you to just get that, huh?
Yeah, and actually, like I'm good friends with Tio, so like that's always like I remember Tio back in the day. He was like friend number 1 that I met in beer lines waiting for cans to drop. So like it's been amazing to watch his journey, their journey, Benny and his journey, and what was originally Dope and Dank into now Crown and Hops, and it's amazing, and I'm so excited for them. I'm rooting for them, and I always have their beer in my house. Always.
We were rooting for you.
So where can we expect Moms That Beer to show up in out in these streets, like events or beer festivals that you plan that are on your calendar for 2022? Like, where can people like, oh, there she is?
Yeah, I'm trying to go to Barrel and Flow, but these airline tickets right now.
No,
I can't even imagine, even from Philly to Pittsburgh.
From Philly to Pittsburgh.
I can't imagine from you.
It's crazy, and I'm bougie when it comes to. I'm really bougie when it comes to flying, and I just don't know that I can fly on. Well, no, I just don't know if I can fly on Spirit.
Yeah, she ain't doing.
I'm gonna tell you what. From them prices, Spirit is like 25% of whatever you pay in any place else. So if you want to fly, and if they don't be crashing, man.
If you don't like Spirit, just say it's Frontier.
And if you don't like Frontier, just think that it's Spirit. It's okay.
I mean, it's still Spirit.
I mean, it may be Frontier. It may be Frontier. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. When you actually are in the air, it could be Delta.
Yeah,
it could be American Airlines. Like we don't know. Turbulence gonna come. It doesn't matter what the plane is.
I've never flown on that airline before. I've heard from friends that like the biggest thing is just like they'll cancel flights with no explanation and not reroute you. So I've gotten some good tips. If you have any more tips to share, but some people are telling me like just get the first flight in and out because your chances of it getting canceled the first flight are very slim. So I'm gonna start there. You know, they also say pack light because they got all these bullshit add-on fees with your
don't check no bag.
That's why they so cheap. If you by the time you bought your seat and checked your bag,
you don't pay the regular.
But nowadays Delta be making you pay for your bag too.
Yeah, but you know what? The prices don't be as much.
It's still like $30 a bag though.
$30, and then when you do like when you do Spirit or somewhere,
it was 38. It was 38.
Them niggas, man, it depends. Because I remember we spent a lot of money on checking bags just for no reason.
Somebody said if you book a flight that's earlier in the day, it's less likely to be canceled. I don't know if that's true because they canceled a lot of flights that were earlier in the day.
Did they? Okay. Somebody told me they were like, it's not to say it wouldn't happen, but it's less likely that, you know, first one out is going to get canceled.
I know the Monday morning flights out don't never get canceled because they be most of the business flights and they not canceling Wall Street.
she'll be in Pittsburgh all week.
I'm on Monday. Monday to Monday.
Wow. Be in Pittsburgh. Like, what is there? I don't even know outside of the beer festival what is there even to do in Pittsburgh. I was like, because even I was thinking like, oh, maybe we'll just fly to New York and then drive. But I was like,
that's far.
Flights are more than I was just like, I don't know that we could do that. Like that doesn't make
what else stuff in Pittsburgh? There's things to do in Pittsburgh. There's and
I don't know if it's a week's worth of stuff to do in Pittsburgh.
Ohio's
I mean, if you're a tourist, I'm pretty sure it is a week's worth of stuff to do in Pittsburgh.
And Ohio's pretty close as well. And it's a nice looking city. It's a nice looking city to go.
It is a nice city.
A lot of breweries out there that you definitely can't get to in the 2 or 3 days you are there. So it might take the week to see all of them. And then Ohio's there. Shout out to Youngstown and
that's true.
Hannah, I would love to see her for sure. But you know, right as of right now, it's not booked, but it's definitely on the manifestation board that I'm gonna figure out how to be there. So yeah, hopefully I'll see y'all there. And then I think I may do an event in October in Vegas. Go meet up and do like a bottle share thing. But for the most part, like that's pretty much it for travel for me. It's hard to like get places and like organize it with the kids. And if I can if I'm traveling for work and I'm able to like parlay a beer event to that, then that's always the easiest because I'm working. But that doesn't always happen.
Okay. Yeah. That's always cool. Like, it's a beer fest the same week. Perfect.
What's the gas prices like where you at?
So the gas station that's like down like on my block is $6.45 right now for just 87. Yeah. It's really expensive.
That's a lot of money. I complain about the $5.
Yeah.
The $4.95s.
It's a lot. But luckily, I mean, we have like our main driver for the kids, and then we have an electric car for our second. So we about to flip over those car seats and put them in the electric car in a minute because it's getting crazy.
Well, you said your main driver. I thought you had like a person that was actually driving.
Like a person driving?
No.
That's like the main.
I didn't do at first until she completed her sentence.
Our main driver is actually a car called Passat.
I was going to say, who we got on this podcast?
We also own a Tesla.
Why would I say that if I was
getting for the flight
tickets?
We don't know. Like your priorities is out of whack. That's all that is. Like you got a main driver. Your main driver take the kids back and forth.
If I had to pay the damn driver, I could
fly to Pittsburgh. Your priorities is out of whack.
And there's a lot of people who are frugal but are well-to-do. So that's not
it's some things they's like, I'm keeping this rich shit. Like I'm gonna have a main driver and I will eat ramen, but I will have a driver.
That is true.
No,
I don't know if Beer Fest and eating ramen equates to the same level. But
I feel like sometimes you gotta eat ramen to get to the Beer Fest, depending on where you're going. I'm gonna start eating ramen to get to this Beer Fest. God damn it.
Fucking with these tickets. Boy, I'm telling you.
don't have to drive, man.
Yeah, we are.
I don't want to drive. Jesus.
Yeah, we'll see.
But she can't drive because
there's not even an axe. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to see the world. I mean,
if she really wanted to take a week,
I mean, no, I want to be there, and I'm hoping I will, but I definitely am not driving there. Like that's not happening.
Right. It could be Moms That Beer blog. Oh, here we are in Colorado, guys.
Yeah, y'all can get a whole like mystery van, a mystery machine.
Right, there you go. Moms That Beer road trip. There's an event right there. There's an event.
Yeah.
Yo, all them kids to be suffering home.
It gotta be a week. It gotta be 1 week for the dads. That's like 7 days all you get, girl.
The kids will be crying, the dads will be crying, everybody crying.
She said, you know what? I'm leaving. That's bullshit.
She said, I'm out. Fuck y'all.
I mean, if you don't like the podcast, say it. If you don't like the podcast,
if she didn't want to really drive, she could have just said that. She didn't have to just walk out.
We were just joking, like you didn't.
She's kind of low key mean. You think?
I think so. I think she's actually putting herself out. I'm not even sure that it's even anything wrong with her connection at this point because she was nice and clear,
right?
And everything was sharp.
I don't think nothing went down that time. I think she went down on purpose. I think she had enough of
her phone probably died. I'm gonna give Shayla the benefit of the doubt
because it always happens. It always happens at the end.
I don't think her phone died. I think she just said "fuck them."
Twice while I've been here, I pulled this plug out the socket. So
yeah, you did pull the plug out the socket. So things are happening.
Yeah, things are happening. So what about that Chris Breezy album? Anybody?
Chris Brown.
Yo, I do want to say something. We after watching last week's verses or hearing about last week's verses.
After hearing about it.
Yeah, after hearing about that.
Don't talk about it.
Chris Brown, that he is their counterpart, and he is not their counterpart. After seeing that, he is on a whole nother level, and I'm so glad he didn't. I'm so glad he didn't show up. In my mind, I was like, "Oh, it'd be nice if Chris Brown just came through." You know what I mean? Everybody was gonna come through, and then when he didn't, I was like, he could have been at the door and it's like, you know what? Not gonna do that.
None of them have enough hits. I think Mario has a few hits, but that's from one album. Like he had.
Oh, really? No, Mario got like 2-3 albums, man.
Mario has enough songs. I ain't gonna say hits, but songs.
Right, he got
enough songs, but
but I'm saying he got some hits. That album that he had, that one album, the joint with them, what the one America, I don't know, Gucci.
Why would you want to break up?
Yeah, that album right there was great.
That's Omarion.
That's Mario.
That's Mario.
Mario.
Omarion. And the only song I can think of Omarion is
was Touch.
Icebox and
where my heart used to be.
Icebox and Meet the Booty Like Groceries. Those are the only two Mario songs I can think
of. You ain't like Touch. You ain't like Touch.
Yo, the video
Touch.
Absolutely not. I have no clue what that song is. I have no clue what that is.
Touch.
I have no clue what that
baby,
is.
by the way.
Well, yeah, from what I saw, it was a hot garbage mess.
Yo, Ray J sound like shit as always.
Ray J, Jeremiah. Oh my God.
Jeremiah sound like they never had record deals before.
It's like, yo, why don't I do?
Huh?
These niggas can't sing for shit.
Yeah, like what happened? How did they get contracts 10 years ago? Like what the fuck?
No, man.
Like it was so disappointing. This new generation of singers coming through, they're not gonna be singing in lounges and auditoriums.
Yo, I ain't
gonna lie. They're gonna be singing at high schools in a couple years.
Yo, Sammy didn't sound bad though.
I ain't know that nigga was there. Sammy got songs.
Yeah, Sammy.
He got like one
Sammy
song.
Don't really got songs.
I was about to say he don't got songs.
Them people knew them songs, but some of them I ain't know.
Yo, them niggas was fans, yo.
He got 2 hits. He got like maybe 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah.
But like that's Ray J. Ray J only got like 3 hits.
Ray J got just 3 hits.
One Wish. Wait a minute. What else? What else you got? I have nothing else.
Wait a minute. If you seen that twice, that's the third one.
Sing a little kitten version and then sing this regular version. That's right. 3. They got 3.
The one they play on the regular stations is the one with Lil Kim, and then Q102 play the
right. You gotta give Q102 your props. Hold on, Ray J come on, man. Ray J only got 3 hits.
Yeah, 2. He only got 2 hits. I will give him
Sexy Can I? Sexy Can I?
Sexy Can I? That was the other one.
Yeah,
but I don't think that was a hit though.
I will give them props that they know. Yeah, it was a song. I would give them props that they know that they don't have a lot of hits. That's why they did it with another person.
That's why they did two.
I don't know. Brandy told him that he should have been not speaking all day and drinking his tea, and he ain't do that.
Why? For what? Because he can't sing. Singers do stuff like that.
It would have helped him. It would have helped him just a slight. Maybe.
He said, "I know, Brandy. I was off on that note. I heard it myself. Like, dude, you didn't hear the rest of it. He was off on all the
hold on. Why was Bobby Valentino and them niggas singing his song without it?
Yo, that shit was funny.
What was they doing?
They was trolling the fuck out of him. Is what they was doing.
Because that's all he got. That's it.
Nigga, say one wish and shut the fuck up.
Have one wish.
He fucking slaughtered that, talking about he was holding his son. If his son was listening, he should have said, "Dad, if you don't shut the fuck up,
put me down so you can sing better." You were embarrassing.
Don't blame me for this shit.
You made this song before I was even a thought.
Yo, my stars, that was horrible. It was, you know what? It was a good viral moment. It was good. It was good for memes and shit. And I think that's what the purpose of it was, to be honest.
Yeah, and they probably all going on a concert, going on tour together soon.
Probably
like
Scream 4,
Scream 5, or Scream. But I think Chris Brown is involved in that too on that part. But yeah, Chris Brown is, which is why he hasn't done a versus, because there is no in his age bracket, there is nobody.
Can Chris Brown go against Trey Songz?
Possibly.
Maybe.
For 20 songs, maybe. And that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. But I think
Trey Trey
I know.
I know Trey probably like, how I get canceled, and this motherfucker not canceled.
Right.
Hey!
Is she the same? Is that the same person?
I'm on a different. This is now my third. I bought my iPad, my phone, which overheated. It was like, no, bitch. Like,
because it's hot in there. You gotta be careful.
Now I'm on my laptop. This is like the worst.
Now the laptop, I'm like, you know what?
She was on one podcast. Now she's been on like 3 podcasts.
I
was texting my husband like, this motherfucker.
She look kind of different every time too.
Yeah,
she look kind of different every time. Are you sure it's the same person?
And it's like getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Your name's right.
Shayla. Laptop about to be like, why me?
Right, like it's Sunday. Isn't it Sunday? I don't come back until Monday. What's going on? I'm a Monday through Friday. I'm supposed to be coming with her on the road trip from Monday to Monday.
Right. We were just talking about that California versus.
Some people have been much worse than you.
Okay, that makes me feel really bad. But I did see you guys talking
worse.
About the
I mean, it got bad. I mean, she came back 3 different times. Let's not be. Don't sugarcoat the shit. She came back 3 separate times.
Yes,
but some people have been worse. Some people have been worse than this.
Like it's terrible, and hopefully you guys will have me on again some other time. No,
this is it.
Probably not.
This is it.
Nah, one and done.
Not
you better hope we have a lapel mic the next time you see us live.
Yeah, you better go to McDonald's or some shit. And
we don't even know who Moms That Beer is anymore.
What a fraud! She's a fraud.
Moms that don't still on podcasts.
No, it is fine. I've had everybody has technical difficulties.
Yes.
We've had them all.
Yes. Everybody on the podcast. Everybody on this podcast has been Wi-Fi challenged at one point in time.
Yeah, it's been times that I just was like, "Fuck it, guys. I'm sorry, I can't."
Yeah, just don't. It'd be like 106, and he'd be like, "I'm not coming on the podcast." It's like, "Whoa,
too much fucking work. If I got to do this and do that and do this, do that, nah, man. I might as well come to one of your house and just sit next to y'all, like, yeah."
All
right. Well, is there anything you want people to know? Anything else you want people to know about Shayla and Moms That Beer?
No, just. I want to thank everybody for rocking with me and for joining in and for getting the stickers, joining the mailing list and all of that. Like, all I can say is I'm working on some amazing things that I want to release later this last quarter, these last 2 quarters of the year. So stay tuned and join the rocket ship.
Oh, I like that. Join the rocket ship.
Wait, is that like it's just slogan at the end of shit?
No,
Join the rocket ship.
Actually not slogan at all.
You gotta put your hands on your hips when you say it. You gotta put your hands on your hip like a superhero when you say it. Join the rocket ship.
Now,
dun, 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 dun.
Now we love oversharing here. Is there something that you would like to confess? No, I'm just joking.
If we tell you one of our secrets, will you tell us one of yours?
Sure.
We sign up for that. Go ahead, yo.
That's too bad. I wasn't ready for her to say yes. I don't have one. I'm out.
I was going to tell their secrets, not mine. I'm going to tell theirs.
Like Lou likes to put sand between his, Rob really
share my secret? No. I was sharing your secret.
Rob's fedora really is from America. The Rob's fedora was made in Maryland.
No, I don't really have any secrets. I'm pretty much open. So.
No, don't tell no secrets. Rob didn't want you to. You about to say something crazy. And Rob's like, I didn't want that. We didn't want that. But now, if you ever
remember when I was talking about I don't hide anything, guys. What I used to do was like, I wasn't always moms that moms that beer. I used to be moms that I don't know.
Moms that wine.
Moms that hang out with Snoop and smoke. I don't know. Give it anything.
Moms
cannabis
that no
mama.
hops.
Cannabis mama.
Oh,
cannabis
man.
mama.
Yeah.
When you have kids, you gotta smoke.
Huh?
When you have kids, you gotta smoke. I don't know how you get through. Wait.
Especially if it's legal. Legal in your state.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shayla, if you need anything, if you need our help with anyone, you want to come on here and promote something that you're doing out in California, if you're coming to the East Coast and you want to promote that, whatever, man. Just give us a call. Make sure your Wi-Fi is sweated out, and we gonna make it happen.
Thanks, guys. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Make sure you get that moisture out of your router.
She needs
We gotta leave her alone about her router.
You know what it was? When she said we're renovating so the air conditioner isn't working, it's just the can of worms just like pop. Like me and Yoda couldn't let her go.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay.
I got her thinking she's Nelly out here. Nelly and,
you gave us a homer. Huh?
Huh?
Not a single.
Not a single.
All right. I want to thank Shayla, Mom That Beer, for coming on the podcast.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Now, if we can just take this podcast, chop it up, and make it not seem like she disappeared 8 times, then this will be a great episode.
Well, it's live, so.
Well, now I'm gonna actually leave so that it doesn't look like I just got kicked off.
Well, before you go, we always like to know how
people
can find everybody on these social medias, World Wide Webs, and all that stuff. So, how can people find out more about what you are doing, what you're working on, what you got coming out with?
Yeah, subscribe, momsthatbeer.com. Add yourself to the list. If you send me your mailing address, I'm going to send you some stickers, and that's where you'll hear the news first. I'm also on Instagram at momsthatbeer, or just at momsthatbeer, and then TikTok at momsthatbeer.
Okay, TikTok.
All right.
That's Brandon. That girl is Brandon.
TikTok and body rocking.
Thank you.
Interesting. I never heard of it that way.
Yeah, TikTok and body rocking. Yeah, that's a new version.
Remix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did one TikTok that was pretty impressive. The one that dun, 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 dun,
Oh
yeah, that was good.
That was good. You should.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun to do. It took a lot of work, but I be figuring out what these TikToks these kids are doing. I figure it out. So yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
What?
Oh, is this a birthday?
The fuck are they doing? Hey, cut my shit off.
Oh, he really gonna turn it off? Like, come on, turn that shit back on.
I'm not muted. I'm not muted.
You ain't supposed to be muted.
Oh.
They asked
Rob,
that they can
thanks,
come
Rob.
on and tell you.
Aww,
I know.
happy
I tried to mute it so I could cuss at him, but I didn't want people to hear me cussing at my family.
I mean, well, seems like
they
you're
just wanted
cussing
to show
at
you
him
some
now.
love, give you a shot. They just want to say happy birthday.
Awesome.
Why you seem so upset? Ugh.
Because I hate niggas. So.
Uncle Ruckus on the mic.
Don't be giving them kids no shots. Yo, don't be giving them kids no shots
at all.
Please, like we don't condone nothing that's going on over there. That top corner over there, that don't got nothing to do with us.
That's mom's that beer, all right. Mom, they give shots.
Mom, they give shots. Happy
Cheers.
birthday. Cheers.
Everybody. Oh, cheers.
Happy birthday.
Cheers.
So do you have? I know you said. I know he's wrapping up, but do you have a newsletter? You said mailings. You have a newsletter as well.
Okay, y'all can get out now. We're wrapping up.
Newsletters are coming. So the newsletter is going to start when I drop the merch, and then from there, it's all going to run in. I'm also so I got to give my husband props again because he's also like a big creative. Like he helps me a lot with photos and things like that. So like he wants to film some YouTube stuff. So there's a lot that we're working on right now, and I just want to have it already pre-ready so that when I'm ready to hit with the apparel, then it just all starts flowing out. So.
Flowing. Okay.
Is your husband still doing can art around?
Not right now, but I would love for him to channel his creativity and start designing some more cans. Yeah. So just
maybe when you do your first, maybe when you do your first collab, because I'm pretty sure you will. Maybe your husband could design the can. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be really dope. That would be really dope.
That would be. All right. So I just gave you an idea.
10%.
10%.
I'll make sure I send you beer for that. Thank you. Yeah.
In 10%. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck? Nobody wants the beer.
Why she tried to go around the 10%?
I'll give you one great can.
All right, yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at IM302YODA.
That's right.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Man, I'm on them Instagrams, and my name is Lou Belgium.
There it is. And you can find Bruising Banter Podcast at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Bruising Banter Podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, iHeart, and everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Yeah. I was listening to this morning. I was like, he's so hyped.
You can even go to www.bruisingbanter.com. You can find out where all the platforms are. You can subscribe. Rate us, review, go to YouTube, smash that like button on YouTube or Facebook. Smash. We are still on the road to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so support, smash like button.
Smash.
What you guys?
Like a smashed potato, boy. Smash it.
What you want to do? Shout out to Dev Drinks Craft Brew. You can follow him.
He is still part of the podcast, guys.
Email him.
We just have an interim host. Oh, maybe not. She said, you know what? I think I'm out.
These niggas taking too long.
Yo, she was like, you know what? She is a mom. She is a mom. I gotta go.
Things have to be done at my house right now. I'm
said, I told them, but I told you what was going to happen. Our computer said, shit, it's hot in here.
Yeah. That iPad said, why'd you turn me on?
You gonna cut me on?
Turn me off. Turn me off.
2 week full circle.
I like laughing at her when she's not here.
If you want to follow me, Rob G, Rob Say Bruising. Bing, 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 bing. The show has been bellissimo, magnifique.
C'est bon. Folgers.
I want to thank our guest again, Shayla Mom's That Beer. Until next time.
Have a good week, everyone. God damn. I'm waiting for you to say something.
I'll wait for you to stop clapping. Catch 22.
We was in a loop.
Somebody go.
This has been episode 160.
Look up, please.
This has been episode 168. And I have to say,
169 is coming up. 169.
Right.
169.
I want to say a Arrivederci to everyone. Peace.
What the
I'm ready for Rob to get back into the U.S. space wave.
Right. Come home, nigga. What's that nigga about to work? He gonna be home.
That's when it comes back, when he goes back to work. Nigga on the popcorn R&B.
Fried rice, I could cook an egg on it.